Good day and thanks for joining us. I'm Anthika Rasava reporting from Athens, the Greek capital, and let's kick off with some startling statistics here. Suicide rates have doubled since the start of the financial crisis here in 2009. State figures show Greece, once at the bottom of global suicide counts, covering some 110 countries, now climbing up to the 87th position. Experts I spoke to earlier in the day say these figures correspond only to the first 2 years of the financial crisis here. They estimate that the unofficial suicide count could be 3 to 4 times higher, with Greek men taking their lives in acts of mainly financial desperation 6 times more than women. We'll be speaking to experts in the coming days for a closer look at this harrowing trend. Now, millions of students return to school this week, but teachers have decided to walk out of classrooms in nationwide protests against government plans to reform the education system, to relocate and potentially sack thousands of educators across the country. Teachers voted late last night to begin 5-day rolling strikes from next week. Administrative staff, meantime, at state universities have already kicked off 48-hour strikes. They want the government to scrap designs to shed some 25% of college personnel. Teachers and university staff stage protest marches later in the day. Here they plan to march to Parliament, where lawmakers will be voting on these controversial reforms later on tonight. Why the strike action is important? Well, that's because it marks the first showdown the government will try to face down in what analysts and even administration officials expect to be a season of great social discontent. The government is unlikely to run into any major hitches and problems in passing these reforms through Parliament tonight, but the focus will not be the inner chambers of Parliament and this debate going on tonight. Instead, what will be happening in the streets, and it will be interesting to watch how many protesters will turn up, and most importantly, how many teachers will be walking out of work in the coming days. If the numbers are high, then the government clearly has a crisis at hand, and that could feed additional protests from additional professions that are struggling with unrelenting austerity. We'll be minding these developments as they unfold. Have a great day and join us here again tomorrow.